Welcome back to part 2 of our musical journey with Sourav Nayyar. We are in the month of August, a special time for all Indians. This time serves as a reminder for all the sacrifices made and the importance of giving back to the country and the society. I'm incredibly proud to share that Sourav contributes actively by doing what he does best, which is music. Every Sunday, he visits an old age home and spends time with the elders and entertaining them with his musical talents. The joy that he brings to the faces of these souls is priceless. Even when he came to record this episode at my place, it was a Sunday, but he did not miss going to the old age home. And that is why I truly meant when I told him during the greetings that thank you for giving me your precious Sunday. Let's continue with this chapter of his heartwarming journey. So I've heard a lot about your exotic bird farm. Is that another creative outlet of yours?
So, I don't know if it's creative, but okay. So I was saying, right, whenever my wife plans a trip, it results in something that remains there with me for years. So she planned a trip to Thailand with our friends and family. In the resort where we were staying, they had some exotic birds in open also, and we could go there. Bird will come sit on your hand, and you could feed them. That was a very fascinating and very involved experience for me. And I, when that happened, I just felt like this is magical, because I had never touched a bird, never had experienced it like that. I just felt that I'm connecting with another soul in a very pure way. Birds, I don't know what's the theory or what's the reason, but what I felt is that it's like an angel presence. It's like you are connecting with a very pure soul. So it triggered a thought when I was in Thailand that I want to experience this day in, day out. I want it to become a part of my life. So I think a lot of people go to Thailand, but very few come back with that thought. And what happened afterwards? So I came back and then I started searching for exotic birds in NCR, Delhi, because I wanted to have them around me. I realized they're very expensive, and it's also at that point, and this was like 4 or 5 years back, I was finding it very hard to get them also. Then fortunately or unfortunately for my family, we went to a bird shop in Delhi, east of Kailash, and I saw an exotic bird, African grey. African greys are some of the most intelligent birds. They have a potential of about 2,000 words. They can speak, if you really teach them, they can speak up to 2,000 words. I saw an African grey bird in that shop. He had kept it in a showcase and in a very small cage. But I was very fascinated because I was looking for it. Right? So I went there. I asked him, "Yaar, mujhe dikhana bhaiya?" He opened that showcase and the bird came out. Right, and the bird, when the bird, I can say she because now we know it's a female, female, because birds have genders, right? But you cannot really know by seeing. So at that time we thought it's a male, but now we know because the mechanism to check. Anyways, so she came out and she said "Mithu." That's a commonly said word by birds. And she came close to me and my wife, and she, as if she's trying to say that, scratch my head, scratch my head. So I went there, I started scratching her head, and it was a feeling like, she's enjoying it. I was scratching her head and she was like, having that joy. So I took my hand away and she just came closer to me.
Keep
doing it. My wife also did that. We were really feeling very good about it, because it's a very different connect. So I was the start of my journey about experiencing exotic birds, and fast forward now, I have about 150 plus birds at my home, and it's a breeding farm that I have. During COVID, I really researched a lot about it. I learned about what exotic bird breeding is. So our birds now breed. There are a lot of chicks and babies that are formed, and we experience a very different life. So I think you have to experience it to know what it is.
I'm sure. I'm like
It's
so fascinated.
so-
Oh my God, 150 birds.
Yeah, so I have
Oh,
now
wow.
African greys,
कितना बड़ा
Amazons.
घर है तुम्हारा?
घर
150 birds के लिए तो जगह
हाँ, तो
चाहिए.
बालकनी हमारी है काफ़ी बड़ी.
Okay.
So we have covered it all. After doing a lot of research and consulting a lot of people who are specialized in that, we've designed a breeding farm. It is a combination of cages and open space. So it allows them to also freely fly within that area, but then we also have to provide them privacy for breeding and all. So I have birds from different parts of the world now. Amazons, African greys, eclectors, cornues, cockatiels, lovebirds, budgies, monks. And besides spending time with the birds and all, and that's really very close to my heart, there's another activity that I've started recently, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. It's basically spending time with elderly people, visiting old age homes, and playing music for them, organizing workshops, inviting my friends to do dance workshops for them. And I think it's a very interesting chapter of my life, and I really feel blessed that I'm able to do that, because spending time with these elderly people who are living in these old age homes, it's a very special feeling, and being able to create some good memories with them and make them feel happy, make them feel that there are people who want them. It's really amazing. When we play music for them, when we dance for them, and they dance along with us, or they enjoy the music, the kind of expressions that we see on their face, it's so satisfying.
It is so heartwarming to see there is so much that you're doing to give back to the society. I know it has been a hectic day for you, so thank you so much for giving me so much of your time. But just before I let you go, one final question. What is your advice to someone who's just starting out or an aspiring musician?
So first of all, I am myself an aspiring musician. ठीक है, तो I am not at a state जहाँ मैं कहूँ कि भाई उसमें advice की तरह तो नहीं कहूँगा. But I think I would like to share, like I've shared so many things. I think if you feel music, if you love music, रुको मत. Training लो if you can, जो भी feasible है, but वो आपकी जिंदगी का पार्ट रहे हमेशा. Keep your instruments around you, musical instruments. उन्हें कहीं अंदर बंद करके मत रख दो, कवर में मत रख दो, कवर में मत रख दो. Just keep them always around you. So वो आपकी ज़िंदगी में अगर आया है म्यूज़िक, तो आपने नहीं चुना, म्यूज़िक ने आपको चुना. और अगर उसने आपको चुन लिया है ना, तो उस बात का एहसास करो और उसके पास रहो. So watch videos, learn, अच्छे गुरु ढूंढो, and अच्छे गुरु ज़रूरी नहीं कि अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूट में ही मिले. You could find a teacher anywhere. आप सड़क चलते किसी को मिलके अगर 1 घंटे की कन्वर्सेशन में भी शायद आप इतना सीख सकते हो जो कई सालों की क्लासेस में ना सीख पाओ. गो टू कॉन्सर्ट्स जितना कर सकते हो, लाइव कॉन्सर्ट जाओ, क्लासिकल सीख रहे हो तो क्लासिकल जाओ, वेस्टर्न सीख रहे हो तो वेस्टर्न जाओ. मीट पीपल, वॉच पीपल प्लेइंग एंड शेयर योर म्यूजिक. वॉट एवर फॉर्म एंड शेप इट इज, शेयर इट, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो वॉट माइट कम आउट ऑफ इट. जब आप शेयर करोगे तो हो सकता है कोई गलती निकाले, बट इट इज़ फाइन. वो तो अच्छा है ना. अगर गलती नहीं निकलेगी और वो गलती आपके साथ रहेगी तो उसका क्या फ़ायदा. तो वो गलती जानने अगर वो उसको जानने के लिए भी शेयर करना है तो करो यार. तो शेयर योर म्यूज़िक, फाइंड गुड टीचर्स, प्रैक्टिस करो जितना कर सकते हो. आई एम नॉट माई सेल्फ अ वेरी डेडिकेटेड पर्सन जो रोज़ प्रैक्टिस करे. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, मैं रोज़ बजाता जरूर हूँ इंस्ट्रूमेंट, और मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि रोज़ प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, बिकॉज दीज आर टू वेरी डिफरेंट थिंग्स. प्रैक्टिसिंग इज द लेसन्स दैट यू बेसिकली, अगर आप फॉर्मल वे में सीखते हो तो इफ इट्स क्लासिकल, इट्स सरगम, रागास एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. प्रैक्टिस मीन्स कि आप एक कमिटेड डेडिकेटेड वे में आप उन लेसन्स को जिस तरीके से आपको बोला गया है उस तरीके से प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो. एक सच्चा म्यूजिशियन वही जो मतलब जो रियाज करेगा रोज. आई एम अ वेरी चंचल पर्सन, और मेरे को स्ट्रक्चर्स और मेथड्स जो है वो नेचुरली नहीं आते. वो तो मेरा क्या है, मैं बॉलीवुड के गाने बजाता हूँ, ठीक ठीक है, मुझे जो अच्छा लगता है बजाता हूँ, पर मैं बजाता हूँ। इफ आई वांट टू प्ले म्यूजिक आई विल प्ले फॉर आवर्स। हो सकता है कि उस दिन मैं रियाज बिल्कुल ना करूँ और कई दिन ना करूँ। आई एम नॉट इनकरेजिंग कि लोग ऐसा करें, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इट इज़ एटलीस्ट बेटर देन नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग। आप रियाज भी नहीं कर रहे हो और उससे डिप्रेस्ड होकर आप बजा भी नहीं रहे हो, तो फ़ायदा क्या हुआ? अरे कुछ तो कर लो। बिकॉज इट्स, देखो ये सब स्ट्रक्चर्स भी इंसान ने बनाए, है ना। म्यूज़िक के करीब किसी भी तरीके से अगर आप फील करते हो, एक सॉन्ग को सुन के अगर साथ में हारमोनियम में गा के आप म्यूज़िक से, जैसे आई एम नॉट अ गुड सिंगर बट आई लव सिंगिंग, तो समटाइम्स व्हाट आई डू इज, एंड माय फैमिली इज ऑलवेज पिस्ड ऑफ विद दैट, मैं गाना चलाऊंगा हाई वॉल्यूम पे, हारमोनियम निकालूंगा और गाऊंगा। मुझे पता है कि मैं बहुत बेसुरा गा रहा हूँ, पर वो इट इज़ माई वे ऑफ कनेक्टिंग with the music and it teaches a lot of things.
So that is what is your advice to anyone who's starting out or aspiring?
हाँ, मतलब फील करो यार। अगर मतलब सी ऑल्सो आई से कि ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि अगर मेरे चाचा का लड़का गिटार सीख रहा है तो मैं भी गिटार सीख लूँ, ये नहीं होना चाहिए। डोंट मेक इट अ फैशन स्टेटमेंट। इफ यू रियली फील इट एंड यू विल नो व्हेन यू फील इट, देन डू इट। बिकॉज अगर आप फील नहीं करोगे ना, तो वो जर्नी आपकी कुछ महीनों या ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कुछ सालों तक ही रहेगी। उससे बेटर वो कर लो जो आपको अच्छा लगता है। दैट्स माई एडवाइस। नाउ आई कैन से एडवाइस बिकॉज ये मैं जेनेरिक वे में भी कह रहा हूँ कि माई लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस हैज टॉट मी दैट डोंट डू थिंग्स जस्ट फॉर द हेक ऑफ इट, कि कोई और कर रहा है या कोई कह रहा है कि ये सही है। करो अगर आपका मन कर रहा है। बिकॉज मैंने ज़िंदगी में वही चीज़ें कंटिन्यू करी हैं जिनका मुझे लगा है कि मन करा, पैशनेट हो। बाकी सब चीज़ें करी छोड़ दी। तो अगर उन सब टाइम में मैं वो कर लेता जो पैशनेट हूँ, तो शायद मैं इसकी जो मेरी पेनिट्रेशन और डेप्थ है और बढ़ा दूँ। तो मैं कहूँगा कि जो कहते हैं ना, शाहरुख खान भी कहता है, आई थिंक मैं उसका फैन हुआ मगर लोग कहते हैं कि यू नो फाइंड योर पैशन एंड फॉलो इट। इट्स ट्रू, बिकॉज देन यू डोंट नीड एन एक्सटर्नल मोटिवेशन। वो सेल्फ मोटिवेशन अपने आप आता है।
If you have reached at this point in this video, then please stay on to enjoy the live performance by Sourav. बिल्कुल समा बांध दिया सौरभ ने हमारी सोसाइटी में भी। एक रंगीन शाम का मजा लीजिए। And that was my conversation with Sourav. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. His passion is evident, and I'm impressed by how he uses his talent for the greater good. I wish him all the best for his future endeavors and hope to have the pleasure of listening to him playing violin sometime soon. See you soon with another story, another life journey. Until then, look up at Sunny Side Up.